Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Everyday Carry for the Everyday Guy. The Opsman Fast 402. Yeah. Those of you who follow me on Instagram and Facebook will know I had is a malfunction the right word? Something didn't go like it should with testing. I've mailed Opsman and sent them the video, so we'll hear what they have to say. I did get a pre-production model of this light, so we will, like I said, hear what they say. But if they do send me a new one or tell me I should be doing something differently, the review process starts all from over. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a moment. However, today we are going to be talking about my range bag. So a review of something that I've never done on the channel is my range bag. A lot of people have asked me for the review. I didn't particularly see, is it okay that I'm talking over this thing? I didn't particularly see much value in it, but it seems like people are interested. So I'm going to switch to like a top-down view, and then you're going to see what's inside my bag, how I've kitted out. Guys, I carry more gear than most because I'm generally catering for more than one person when I go to the range. And I'll explain that through the top-down view. The bag itself is available here in South Africa on Take A Lot. It's not an expensive bag. It's actually called, believe it or not, Kaka. It's not like the world's most expensive bag. This was actually given to me by one of you guys, one of the viewers. And I wouldn't buy an expensive range bag because it's not a bag I carry on my back for an extended period of time. It's not a bag I keep with me. I'm a civilian, I'm an EDC. I carry my range bag from my gear cupboard to my car, from my car to the range, and then I generally put it down and take whatever I need out of it. So my range bag isn't the world's most expensive bag. Guys, before we do that, I just want to remind you of www.gunlicense.co.za. If any of you are having any issues with acquiring your firearm license, they are there and ready to assist you. If you use code EDC, you will get a 200 Rand voucher for any of the services that you procure via them. I also want to say a huge thanks to the guys at Paddle Arms, Thomas over there, for making his shooting range available to me, and videos of that range as well as some of my shooting clips are incoming. Let's switch to top-down view and see what's in this pack. Okay guys, so this is the pack. Now, sometimes, if it's a really cold day and I'm going to an outdoor range, I'll take these mechanics fingerless gloves if I'm on the range with Michelle, for example, even if I'm going alone, and that I'll just carabiner onto this D-ring loop type deal over here. You will find that I'm going to have more gear in here than normal people because I'm very rarely on the range alone. Okay, so let's go through it. In this mesh pocket over here, when I go to the range and I'm filming, this tripod will be in here. 90% of the time, the tripod isn't in here, and there's like a water bottle in here. Because I don't film on the range often, but that's going to change as of the deal I made quite recently with the guys at Paddle Arms. Okay, let's start off at the top, and you'll see at the top here it's got a blue carabiner. This is the only blue thing on this bag. And the reason for that is inside here, I used to have all my medical gear, but now when I go to the range, I will just put it in this pouch. I did a review on this pouch, it's popping up in your screen if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're watching it on Instagram, head over to my profile and you will, if you're watching it on Instagram, head over to my profile and you will find the review. But this is a little medical pouch, a Helicon pouch from the Gun Cerberus Tactical Africa. So medical gear used to be in here, right? But since I got this pouch, I now just keep it in this pouch. And when I go to the range, I put this pouch inside of this pocket. This pocket has a blue carabiner on it because if anything happens and I shout, "Get my medical pouch," and someone says, "Where is it?" I say it's the pocket with the blue carabiner or the blue pull tab, or pull the only thing that's blue on my bag and bring me what's inside. On the top of the bag, we have some gear patches, Street Smart and Bravo Tactical Africa. Okay, first pouch. Now here again, you're going to see that the things I carry is going to be different to the things that you carry. This is a gun belt. Remember the Bravo concealment Cinteron gun belt? Well, this is that. This is a piece of Velcro. You'll see where this comes in handy in a second. This is the Cinturon gun belt. I don't personally wear it that often anymore. It's the Bravo concealment belt, but if I'm on the range, I'm generally doing like a course, and sometimes people don't have decent belts, so I'll carry a spare gun belt just for someone, or even if I'm with Michelle and she wants to shoot and work from the holster, that sort of thing, then I'll always have a spare belt for her. And this is pretty much the only thing inside this pocket, and yeah, I haven't had to use it yet, but I have been on the range where people have substandard belts. Okay, then you've got another pocket in the front here, and this zips around like that. So in this pouch we have a spare Glock mag with a Neo mag. I don't use this Neo mag on the range, but again, if someone wants to work on the reloads and they have a holster that doesn't cater for it, I can borrow them that, and the spare Glock mag for obvious reasons. Inside here we have a holster. So this is a holster for a Glock 19 from Southwest Holsters with nothing on it, just base holster. If I'm testing a piece of gear and for whatever reason that piece of gear fails, or I'm testing a light, or even if I'm testing a holster and the holster fails, I always want the backup holster with me on the range. So if it does fail, I can still continue testing and shooting and practicing. So I'll always have a backup holster for inside the waistband, a outside the waistband mag carrier. This is one of those Edge custom carry mag carriers, really nice ones. And then also an outside the waistband holster for the setup I run, which is a Glock 19 with a Streamlight TLR 7A from Southwest Holsters. It's a very bling bling outside the waistband holster. So that pocket is holsters and Kydex related things. Just tuck everything back in. Okay, and that's all that's in there, but this pocket goes quite deep. It goes till there, so you can definitely put more stuff in there. Let's close that up. The medical pocket we went through, and then now the main pocket. So this would normally be closed like that, but the main pocket, and you'll see. Okay, so before I open this, guys, I like pouches. Okay, so, and I like to fill pouches, because I know if a pouch is full, then I know that everything that should be in there is in there. So in the main pocket, the WTF, this is specifically for other people. Let's say Michelle's on with me on the range, or I'm doing a course and someone doesn't have reasonably good gear. So we will have daytime eye protection. This is low light eye protection. So you've got a set of eyes for someone in low and light conditions. We've got a flashlight. This is the Trustfire T3. A really good flashlight. This is super underrated. Okay, let me just put that out there. The Trustfire T3, buy this flashlight and you're not going to have any problems. Now, the reason I have a flashlight in here is, like I said, this is for when I am training with other people. I was on a low no light course, and a couple of guys really didn't have they really had substandard flashlights. And it's nothing bad, right? I mean, some of these guys might not even be able to afford it. So it's not disrespectful, but I would borrow them this light, because this at least has the momentary on. It's got 1,000 lumens. It's nice and small, and it's not too expensive. So if I do forget to ask for it back, it's not the end of the world. Okay, but I mean, I haven't forgotten yet, and hopefully I don't. This is a really cool flashlight. And then obviously a set of ears. These are those Glock, which just come off. The Glock earring protectors. If you're on the range, you don't need a set of ears. I mean, then it's really WTF, right? But has happened, and often I will carry gear for Michelle as well. So this is gear that I don't or won't use, and I'm going to struggle to get this back in. Like I said, I like the pouches to be full, because if they are full, then I know when I pack them away, they should be full. And if they're not, then it means I'm missing something. Then this pouch, so you'll see this pouch has a sight mark on it. That is because inside here, I don't have a Hollow Sun gear patch. So inside here, we will have my Sight Mark Miniature M-Spec box with the M-Spec inside here. I'm not carrying that anymore. And my Holosun box. So everything that comes with a Holosun, the ability to zero it, the little tools and all the things is in this box. Same thing with the Sight Mark. That way, if I'm re-zeroing my dot, or if anything happens to my dot, there's also some blue Loctite in here. If anything happens to my red dot, I can work it and work with it on the range. I don't have to come back home, fiddle about, and then go back to the range. So I generally keep my optic stuff all in the original boxes and in my range bag, because when else would you need it? Okay, then this is my range kit. So starting off on the back, these are my new, well, not new, you've seen them before, the Wiley X Saber Advanced. These are the Wiley X Valors. Really awesome pair of protective eyewear. So they come in this awesome box. This is from Mavs Gear, with this awesome protective hard case from Mavs Gear. Get hold of them, because these things are outstanding. And I like these because, so this is for all weather and all light conditions, and then you get different lenses. Like these are obviously your daytime lenses, and then you get your clear lenses. And it takes all of like 2 minutes to switch these lenses out. So you can literally just carry this pouch and you've got protective eyewear for all weather. If I'm not wearing this, it's either in my EDC backpack or in this protective case. Okay, then this green pouch is the only green pouch in here that's not camo. This is all my range gear, so no one else uses this besides me. Okay, so a pair of gloves. Like I said, if it is cold and if I'm testing weapon lights, right, then I'll test it out with a pair of gloves on as well, because the ability to function a weapon light with gloves on is very important, and to be able to control it. So these are the Mechanics Impact gloves. A cap. If for whatever reason I'm not wearing a cap and I want a cap, then I'll have a cap in here for myself. A set of Surefire hearing protection, as well as these are the sonic hearing aid things, as well as just the normal Glock ones, and then the Earmore M31 electronic hearing protectors. These are pretty cool. They've served me really well. I quite like them. This is also available from Cerberus Tactical Outfitters. So like I said, this is all my gear. This is not gear that I borrowed to other people. Everything inside this bag and attached to this bag is for me and me alone. Okay, so these are the three things that go in the main compartment, which I'll just move out of the way. And then you also have this. Now, this is quite simply a, you know those shower things you take with you to the shower at gym? It's one of those, but there's going to be jealousy now, because this is a perfect little range kit. Okay, so on the top, this is a mesh bag for picking up brass, so the dirt will just fall through it. Then we also, oh come on, range ammo, that's what it is, don't have to go too much into that. Administrative things, so we've got a Koki, we've got a pen, we've got 2 notepads to make notes, very important. It's important when you go to the range, you document what you're doing so that you can prep for the next range day and work on things you're weak at. This is some more range ammo. This is just bought recently. Those are actually reloads, factory reloads that I'm trying out. But yeah, they shouldn't be giving me any problems. And then inside this pouch, we have the cleaning kit. So this is like a miniature carry-on cleaning kit with everything you'd need to clean your Glock. Pretty much everything. And then we've got some rags and some plastic sheets to put down. If I'm cleaning in a place it's not my home, then I'll put down the plastic sheets. And then this is just a pair of scissors. I use this which you probably can't see. So I would put oil on the tip of here and then drop the oil into the slide and those sort of things on my Glock where you would need to oil it. That way I control the amount of oil coming out of or going into my firearm. Over oiling is one of the biggest contributors to malfunctions in firearms. So this is a very cool thing, right? Folds up really nicely and there you go. I think that's really cool. Okay, so that's the bag empty. Now in the back, I keep targets, different targets for different purposes. This target you put at 10 meters, and if you aim for this and you hit in there, then your red dot is zeroed at 25 meters. So if you don't have access to a 25-meter range, then this is perfect. And I recommend using this overshooting at 25 meters because it's hard to see that far, but there's like a lot of targets, a lot of different targets in here. Dot torture, we all know that. I take my own targets to the range because I find the ones at the shooting range to be suboptimal for my training needs. So the way everything goes back, really easy. Just take that. And I tend to put everything back in the same way that it's come out. That way I know exactly where everything is. And it fits in exactly how I want it. And boom, there we go. Just lock this and lock that. Guys, one thing I want to talk to you about. When people saw my video about this pack, a lot of people commented on my NPA. Wrong side. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Get that back in focus. Okay. People commented that my NPA, which is this, was non-sterile because it wasn't inside of a packet or packaging. Now, firstly, if you are in a situation where you're going to hospital, they're going to pump you full of things that are going to fight your infection. Secondly, this is the packaging an NPA comes in. Now, imagine opening that with sweaty or blood-filled hands. It's not a grippy material. You really have to grab it and pull. So I keep my things out of their packaging that can be out of their packaging simply because in a life-saving situation, seconds matter. And that might not be for everyone. I understand. I'm not telling you that's not doctrine. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just saying that that's how I do it. I try to keep them as clean as they can. I don't go out of my way to dirty them. But I try to ensure that the gear that I would use to save someone's life is as staged as it could possibly be. I don't want my dad or my girlfriend being unable to breathe for an extended period of time while I faff about with trying to open packaging. Now the cool thing of this is it can be a sling bag, and I'll roll in some B-roll and show you that. So there's a sling, but if you want to, and I'll roll in B-roll as well, you can also make it a backpack. So this rolls up like that, and then this Velcro patch here Velcros onto there, and then you've got it as a backpack. So if your range bag gets a bit heavy or you're carrying more gear than me, you can switch it up, carry it as a backpack, especially if you have to walk from place to place on the range. Then you have the option of making it the backpack. Guys, as I said, this backpack is from Kaka, unknown brand. They're available on Takealot. They're like $500, super cheap, and the quality is quite impressive. I've been using this in my range bag for quite a while. I actually got this as a gift from one of you guys who watch the channel. And as you can see, I carry enough gear for two, and it really does a good job. Good grab handles. These D-rings are one solid piece. So nothing on this bag has broken. So you've got one here and another D-ring here. The zips are good. They're very robust. As you can see, have a look at that. Center. Those are proper robust metal grips, and they are lockable. How close can I get that? There you go. They are lockable. So really cool bag. Like I said, this is on Takealot. It's like $500-600. If you're looking for an inexpensive rain bag, here you go. Guys, that is it. That is my range bag. That's what I carry to the range. Like I said, it'll be different to other people's range bags. Everyone has their own flavor and their own needs. If there's anything in this pack that you think I should add or remove, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm always open to constructive criticism. Guys, that is it. I will see you next week, more than likely for the review of my Streamlight TR7A. And you will see some really awesome footage from inside Paddle Arms shooting range. Guys, that is it. Have a good week. Be safe. Train hard. Cheers. God bless.